Hello, everyone. First question, as always, can you hear me? I've having an IT nightmare the last couple of minutes, but I think we're here. I think we're ready. How is everyone? Thank you very, very much for joining. Thank you for all the kind words. You are too kind. You can hear me, my scooter. Don't give me a heart attack, mate. How are you all? Welcome. So I've just actually had to switch my webcam over because I've got no feed from it for whatever reason. I don't know. So let me just check everything's working, but it should be. Very echoey. I think my webcam is turned on. I am having a nightmare here. Okay, bear with me. Is that better? Is that less echoey? I think I had the mic on my webcam switched on as well. Tell me if that's better, guys. We will get started. Yes, yeah, it was. It was the mic on the webcam picking me up as well. Even Mrs. FSG ran in and went, "It's better." So we are sorted. Hello, Saturday night, 50,000. So honestly, it's so nice to see all the kind words. If somebody had said to me 2 years ago that I would, somebody had said to me 2 years ago that I would be running a YouTube channel with 50,000 subs, I would have laughed heartily at them. But here we are. Here we are, almost 2 years to the day, actually. So yeah, it really feels quite special that so many of you want to sit and watch me play a computer game and have a little bit of fun with it. I actually thought Jan there was topless. Look, there's a questionable coloured shirt, mate. Jeez, oh. Okay, looks a bit better close up. A bit nervous. Trey's doing his best Kadurk impression there as well. Look at that. Scott's here. Dazed is here. Don't know who this guy is. I think who let him in? Farmer Ed's here. Man of many auto drive courses, fusion simulations. We may put this to a few more people actually as they drop in. We've got quite a lot to do tonight, so let me lead these gents around and give them a little bit of a rundown of what we've got to play with here. So, first and foremost, we've got basically two squads. We've got four axial flow 9250s. There you go. And we have got four X9s. Sounds like I'm in an empty room. Why is it so echoey? Thinking aloud why it could sound so echoey. That. Oops, trying to work out what's going on here. Seeing anything at all? Right, does that sound better? I'm finding audio channels that are popping up. Is that better? It is odd, I don't know what that is. Very odd. Let me know if that's better, guys. No change. What the heck's going on? I was so organised. And I've just had to switch everything out. Hang on a second, let me put my monitor on and see if I can hear it. Oh, it does sound really echoey, doesn't it? Odd. Right. Yeah, it sounds like there's a mic picking. I know, right, Jeremy? We've had lack of issues for a little bit of time, but I don't know what's going on. I've got no audio channels. The only thing I can think of is filters. My filters are right. Am I in a telling me I'm in a darkened room? I do not know what's going on, folks. I apologize for this. I include the game audio, which is very loud. Game audio for me is sitting down at -40 though. That's funny. Some of the people are saying it's okay. Do I use Nvidia Broadcast? Yeah, but I've got it switched off actually because it was causing me problems. Well, that is a good look, Args. That is a good look. Hang on a second. Hang on a second. I think I might be onto something. Right. I think that might have been it. I think that might have been it. How's it now? Do you know what happened? You know what it was? Thank you very much, Music Man. That was it. Eee. That was it. It switched. Nvidia Broadcast had switched to my webcam mic. Right. There we are. Let's start again. Apologies. This is not how I want to start this stream. How frustrating is that? Anyway, we're here now. We're good. So, as I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted by technical issues, we've got 4 big case combines. We have got 4 John Deere X9s with 60-foot headers. We have got in here 2 9RXs with Coolerman chaser bins and a mother bin because we are in Oz. And for the case squad, we've got the same. And then through here, we have got a couple of road trains. Now, this is Farmer Bob's update to Western Australia from FS19. It is not perfect at the moment. He is working on a second version at the moment. Version 2 is being worked on at the moment. But I have put a link to his stuff in the description. So if you want to have a look at it, he's also got a video that he released a couple of days ago talking about what he's doing with his second version of this. So it looks like it's good. But what we need for tonight, and I'll just jump up here and show you the map, there's a lot of wheat to harvest. Now we've got fields, there we go, 9, 11, 12, 15 and 1 here. So we're going to start with them. I doubt we'll get through all of them. This is a 4x map and these are big fields, so I doubt we'll get through all of those. And the sell point we're going to unload them at is this one here, which has got a very noisy auger on it as well. So ideally, with all of the people and all of the things we've got to do, we need a pretty big squad to get going with this. So, as well as the chaps we've got here already, who can join me on Discord as well, if you so please. But you don't have to if you don't want to. We'll open this up. As well, I just saw
Loki dropping. Not sure if you're a free-end Loki and want to muck in. Scorpion as well. You were invited and you didn't answer your chat, which is downright rude as far as I'm concerned. You want potatoes? Tell all your friends to sub. But basically, jump in whatever you want, guys. Pick a combine, pick a chaser wagon, pick a truck, whatever you want to do, and let's get this show on the road. Pick a field as well. 1 field each. Thank you very much, everybody, for all the very, very nice comments. It's, yeah, it's a bit humbling, if I'm being honest. Scorps on the beers. Nowhere near your PC. It's, yeah, very humbling, if I'm being honest, that so many people want to watch my stuff. There we go. Oh, this is nice to see all you chaps. There's all these randoms walking around as well. Scott's got stock in a combine. No, he's not. He's off now. Jan's in a combine. What shall I take? I think I might take a case. There we go. Still in Mexico. I've got to join Discord chat too. Of course I have. That'll be why. I had to do a restart. Oh. It's a comedy. The comedy of errors stream. The comedy of errors stream. Jeremy, if you jump onto Discord, one of the guys will make we'll invite you to the channel and we'll get you started. We'll get you in. That's the one I wanted. Hello, hello everybody. Right, which field are we going to do first? I'm going to follow. I'm going to find out where one of the other guys has gone. They're really fighting over what they want to drive. Already being quite nice. FS3 contracting is going that way. No worries. Scott, can you knock your volume down just a tad, maybe 20%, mate? Oh, very loud. People are following me. I think I'm lost. Yeah, I went the wrong way. Trey was following me. Hey, T-Man's in. T-Man, I've sent you messages, mate. Blind leading the bind. It's something like that as well. Standard operating procedure. Scooter, if you want to jump in as well, mate, you're welcome to. That's where we should have been going. Just take a wee detour through the trees here. Just a mockery of a sham of a farce wrapped up in a... There we go. Oh, good man. Good man. We have got GPS. Oh, look at that. A case and a deer next to each other in a field. Would you ever thunk it? Would you ever have thunk it? Didn't turn traffic off either. That's bold of me, isn't it? Right. Right, once we get organised, we'll start having a chat. But thank you all for joining tonight as well. I appreciate that. We are going to do a couple of giveaways tonight as well. It's been... Days swapping to a combine. We'll swap about a bit as well, so folk can do a few different things. Unfold the combine. No, that's the header. Beautiful Scott. Yes, indeedy. Right, what am I doing here? Unfold my combine. There we go. There's Jan with another combine. Dazed, I have a case in the field here. Do you want to take this, and I'll take a cart if you want. Right, there we go. Change of plan. We'll let Dazed drive the combine for a bit, and we'll go and get a cart. All good, buddy. Nice to have you here. Classy Lucas, we'll be on for a couple of hours, I think, tonight. Right, I'm going to do this thing again and go the wrong way, aren't I? Go the other way. Never long enough. Why have I got no ability to work out what I'm doing? Right, there we are. There we go. Oh, we're getting the spam already, guys. Do I have the role in Discord? I will add you. I think one of the guys can add you to Discord, Scooter, or I can. That's it, Mike. I'm pointing in the wrong direction. Aramat, thank you very much. Yes, thank you all for the very kind words, folks. It's, like I said, if somebody had said to me 2 years ago I'd be running a YouTube channel with 50,000 subs, I would have just kind of laughed at them, actually. But here we are. Was that... Hugs, what are you doing? Right, there we go. I specifically picked a map with big fields, and you've managed to run into trees in the first 5 minutes. Thank you, Epic. Very kind of you. Thanks, Args. I don't think that road train... Imagine getting that stuck in the field. Emil, have I got any guides on levelling and compacting with Corsair? Only in 19, Emil. I haven't done anything for 22 yet, so... No, nobody set the mother bin yet, Trey. We could do that. I think we could go with another couple of combines, actually. So anybody else that joins, grab a combine. Oh dear. Don't get your... you can't tight turn with these mother bins, by the way. You get caught on your tracks. I'll wait for Dazed and Jan to fill up a bit. Who would have thought it, eh? John Deere and Case in perfect harmony. Thank you again, guys, for all the lovely messages. It's been a fun day, I have to say. I don't know what it means, other than it's just a big number, but the story is, when I started the chat, like one of the reasons I started the YouTube channel because I was bored during lockdown and I had nothing to do when we were all stuck at home and everything like that, so you had more time in your hands. But one of the other things my kids said was, like, they basically said to me, challenge, oh, you'll never get a silver play button. And I was like, no, I probably won't. And they were like, would you try? So I was like, well, I could try. And here we are, halfway there now. Scary stuff, eh? Ah, Mrs. FSG. Oh, alright. Yeah, we don't talk about that, boys. Hugh Davis, your son's birthday and favourite YouTuber 50k stream. Love this. Ah, oh, Hugh, that's nice. That is nice. Hey Hugh, are you in my Discord? Drop me a, if you are, drop me a DM. I might just send your son a little birthday present. A belated one. Right. Maybe later. After the beer that Mrs. FSG's bought me's gone down. I forgot with these big 60-foot headers how close you have to be. Oh no, I didn't. 1 second. Right, you can hear the motley crew now as well. There we go. Oh, Legacy, how you doing, mate? Yeah, that's a shame, don't worry. Yeah, he hadn't got bored and put his pipe in, I was messing around so much. Here we go, this is the XL pipe. Oh, a little bit of a stutter there. I've bumped this server up with tons of RAM and a better processor, just because I knew we'd have quite a few people on. There we go, a rusty start, but we're running now. Is Western Australia 16X also I don't know actually. Argsy might know about that. Certainly I know the person that did it for.
Yes, it is
19
in the process.
Thank you, Ox. There we go. Right, I'll come back for you in a minute. Yeah. 28,000 litres already in there. How full are you, Dazed?
22%.
Well, smaller header on these. There we go. Get my cruise control a bit, shall I? Right. Just about organised now. I'm interested to see how many fields we get through. Or how many million litres we harvest. Maybe that should be, actually. Maybe that's what we should do after 2 hours. Who can guess to the nearest 10,000 litres how much we'll have harvested? When is the On Theo.
We're selling it, so it'll be by price, unless we count how many trips we do.
That's true. Will it not tell us in the... No, it won't, will it? So, who have we got on? I'll tell you who we are... Who's joined me tonight in the stream, and I'm very grateful to them all for giving up the time. At the moment, we've got Jan, Scott, Trey Schmidt, Farmer Ed, Dazed, Fusion, some guy called the FarmSim guy, some guy called Argsy, and I think we've got a few more joining us. I think Scooter's Workbench is going to drop in, T-Man Gaming is going to drop in. You can only hear me in still. I have switched on Discord, so you should be able to hear Discord now, guys.
Can you hear me? I thought I could hear myself, which is a little bit freaky.
I hear you, Argsy.
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah.
There's not many people talking in Discord. They're all
That's true.
quietly going about their business.
Might be intermittent. Yeah, everyone's actually concentrating as opposed to me. Bad Beckers, the link to my Discord is in the description. You can hear, Trey, I'm push to talk on Discord, so I'm pretty sure you guys didn't want to hear me rabbiting on all night to my to the guys watching on YouTube.
To be honest, it'd actually be easier if you weren't on push to talk, because then I can mute the stream and hear it properly.
Alright, well, fine, I'll do it your way, Args.
Yeah, I agree with Args.
Alright, fine. Typical me, gets it wrong again. Right, I'll do that. I'll just keep my finger on the push to talk the whole night.
Just like a No Man's Land episode.
Yeah, pretty much. Just bring back memories, Args.
It does actually, yeah. No, it's nice to be back in here. I hadn't looked at it yet for 22, but it does. There's collisions on the trees though, and the 16x version didn't have collision on the trees, so you didn't have to be careful around that.
Alright. I am full. There you go, 70,000 litres already. How inconvenient of them putting collisions on trees.
Right. 80%.
I'm going to turn push to talk off. Right, I am live.
Good. I need a grain cart up the front. If someone's free.
I think Trey's en route. Jan's nearly full as well. That didn't take long for you guys to get ahead of the... Yeah, I think the crop, it's got a full yield crop in it.
You've obviously spent a lot of time in the field setting this all up. A lot of hours have gone into getting the crop prepared. Well done.
Yeah, I'm on a third year, I think. Been playing it quietly in the background for 6 months.
F12 is the best fertilizer.
Either that or I just used Easy Dev last night. Wonder if Args is nervous with FSG right behind him. What are you suggesting? Args is the one with the long pipe. Now, Trey, did you set up the mother bin? Not yet. Right, I'll dump it straight into the road train then that's parked up here. Yeah, started with no family-friendly show. Family-friendly show. So yeah, we're going to give away a couple of Kubota DLCs at some point during the stream as well, which were kindly donated by FS Crofter and Joe Pacino, if he's in. Are you in, Joe? May drop in a little bit later on, but they donated the money on the Wednesday stream. We gave away 5 on the Wednesday stream, and they donated a little bit more, which was very nice of them. So, oh, we've got another combine coming as well. Yeah, I think we do need to go. Well, hopefully T-Man's going to log on soon. We'll get him on a grain cart. And then probably we've got, by that time, we could have
You can get
somebody...
on a grain cart. I don't have a problem with that.
We could probably run, if we've got the mother bins running as well, somebody might get a full-time job just running the truck up and down to the sell point. So yeah, I like your idea, Args. If we're selling all this, I'm sure we can find you a red tractor, team, and I'll give mine up for you if you want. We'll hate to see you not get your favourite tractor. Is that the I thought I put the longest X9 pipe. Maybe it is. Maybe it is. Just it's because of the 60-foot headers, isn't it? I had fun putting these road trains together, by the way. They're massive. There we go. Brendan, do I farm or I've ever farmed? I grew up on a farm. First 20 years of my life I used to work in the fields and milk cows. That's how I got my pocket money was derived from milking cows. I used to get up every... Oh, no worries, Dazed. Take care, mate. Next time. So yeah, no, I don't anymore. My dad's retired, but yes, we ran a farm. Jump on, Hamish. Yeah, by all means, mate. Let's see if one of the guys can get you invited to the channel.
Yeah, I'll sort that out.
Thank you, mate. Epic Domain, did you see the Gleaner Combine came out for 22? I do indeed, because it was done by our good friend Pleasant View Farming. Are we backing up with... Yeah,
we got Fusion and myself.
good. All the combines backed up. Thank you, Emil. Thank you. Hello, Joe. Just saying thank you to you before for donating your DLC of the Kubota pack, which we'll give away tonight. Mark Taylor, is that where I drove my dad's Ford? Yes, indeed, Mark. Yeah, 7610. We had a 7610, a 7810. Had two 7610s actually, and a TW15.
Just the Ed.
So yeah, we
Guys,
definitely...
I'm still struggling with technical issues, so I think I may have to bail out.
Oh, that's a shame, mate. Try a restart, Scott. See if that helps.
Yeah, I'll bounce out and back in, see if it helps.
I even put it on a US server so that should run pretty smooth for you guys. Right, Fusion's in. Oh, I'm gonna get double teamed here. truck's full. Yeah, we need to get that mother bin in, don't we, as a backup? Well, it's 2 mother bins, actually, so we need to get them over to the field. Should have got a screenshot on that approach. Looks good, doesn't it? So actually, this map, there's not much on it at the moment, but actually from a landscaping perspective and things like that, it only had 4 errors when I uploaded it to the multiplayer server as well, which I thought was quite good. So it's got potential. I think the Farmer Bob's working on version 2 of this, and I do think he'll iron out a few of the issues that are with this one. I mean, it's basic in terms of there aren't many sell points, there aren't many productions. But again, I think that's not an uncommon thing, like in Oz, where everything's so massive in terms of fields. I'm full again here. I might go and get a mother bin. Tell you what, under load, 70,000 litres under load is even making this 600 horsepower quad track struggle. I went for the full tint on the windows as well. Have you seen that?
Up you there.
Is that you and the other quad track T-man?
Negative.
Oh, I'll donate mine to you when.
Trying to get the name of the server.
Ah, right. Oh, that's Jeremy. We've gone to get the mother bin. I'll drop this off. And I will take the other one that's not 100% full. Who's closest to being needing an unload?
I'm 65.
25.
17.
I've only got 25. Jeremy, drop back and take argsy if you want.
Oh, Jeremy's there on an empty as well, so... I see a mother bin coming. Thank you very much, Joe. Yes, it's amazing. FSG, can you not put the truck on a... No, we don't use auto drive and courseplay on multiplayer. It's one of the rules. You've got to use other people to do it, so... Lack of built-in productions and sell points means more room to adapt them. I agree with that, Tom. I'm very much you know, as long as the fundamentals work, like the crops grow in the fields when you plant them and things like that, and it looks good. I like a map to feel real, if you know what I mean. So overly square fields and productions plonked when the grass is square around them and no landscaping done, they don't float my boat. But I think if somebody's taking the time to do a nice landscaping, you know, on this map, for example, like the trees are Australian trees, things like that. You know, if it doesn't have a production point that you want, that's what the build mode's for, right? Chuck it in yourself. Or so I think things like that, for me, give you that flexibility, whereas fundamentally, if the map's broken, it's broken. That doesn't help anybody. But so no, I like. So I was prepared for this because we know it wasn't ready. But actually, I'm more impressed with it than I was expecting to be. But it works, you know. I know, Args, you played the 16X version of this for a good long time, and there was some pretty fundamental things broken with that, wasn't there?
Yeah, I mean, they're not.
But you work around them.
Polished. Yeah, it's the polish on the map, isn't it?
Yeah.
They're 90% there. It's just that last 10% which doesn't quite add those last little features and finish it off to a standard
right.
some people might expect. But you know, it's never going to be a Calmston Farms or a Elk Mountain or anything. It's just not that nature of map either.
Yeah.
The outback of Australia is pretty simple. Sorry to all my Australian friends.
Are you talking about the people or the land?
I've just offended 18 million people in like one sentence.
Brilliant. Son of Rag, links in the description, mate. But we also have to remember as well, right, that we are the kind of people that like tinkering with XML and fixing stuff, and you know, a lot of people just want to turn on the game and have a good experience without any bugs as well. So I get that it's not ideal for everyone, but if you've got an inquisitive streak, it's quite good to play with some of these things and get them to work. See you later, Derek. Thanks for hanging out, mate. Yes, so far, yes, to answer you guys that are asking, FarmerBob released it a while ago, but actually he put a video out on the 26th of June, so just a few days ago, highlighting what he was working on for version 2 of it, so lots of new stuff to come. Right, that's head empty. See if I can get a little bit. Do we need another chaser?
Thanks, Jeremy.
No, let's leave the other... How many chasers have we got now? We're running... Jeremy's running one and I'm running one. You could take that first load down in the truck if you want. Trey?
Do we want to jump down and go up and down?
Are you doing short edge or long edge, guys? It's a massive funny shaped field, so...
Don't know, it might be easier just going round and round and then we don't get caught up on each other with different header widths and things.
Yeah.
Well, that's true, yeah.
Sounds good. Alright, I'll carry on.
Just means that the grain carts have to run a bit further.
Oh,
This is
Fusion's-
Scooter. I'm getting ready to sink in, just so you guys know.
Cool, mate. Fusion's going for a tea break. Just too short, aren't they? You can run alongside if you're careful.
Yeah, they're not too bad, but they're just a touch. So, 20 questions. Well, not 20, but a few.
Go on then.
Tell me, 2 years, 50,000 subs, what would be your one highlight in that time?
Ooh. Highlight. Oh, that's a
Apart
good
from
question.
meeting me, of course.
Obviously. Goes without saying. What would be my highlight? Do you know there's a few actually that stick out. One would be, you know, the first time that a modder drops you a note and asks you if you want a mod before it's released, so you can look at it before anybody else. That makes you feel pretty special. You're like, oh, that's pretty cool. The other one is when you get a crazy bump in subs. So especially when you were is Scooter, especially when you're relatively small and a video you get, you know, goes over a few hundred or a few thousand views that you're not expecting. That's really cool. So I think definitely when I did my map tour of oh my god,
Flint Hills.
thank you. It's having a complete brain fade there. So yeah, Flint Hills, which obviously kind of really kicked off the channel in a big way. That was pretty crazy. Being on the FarmSim show with Clutch and DJ was pretty cool.
What about being made partner?
Giant's partner as well was cool. Yeah, being monetized on YouTube at 1,000 subs was cool. Community spotlight with Kermit the other week, very cool. Just having, like, I think just having, you know, I look at the Discord and how busy my Discord is, and the chat and the people helping each other and stuff like that. That's just awesome. you know, seeing that happen on a daily basis, I really like that. So yeah, no, it's just I couldn't really pick one. There's just been so many fun elements to it that it just keeps giving back, right?
I was just going to say you completely didn't answer my question because I said one, but that's not.
Sorry.
I come to expect it. But it's cool. It's cool to hear all those different things.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd agree with a lot of that.
I genuinely couldn't pick one out of them because there are so many fun things that have happened. And I think kind of if anybody's ever thinking about starting a YouTube channel, like do it, jump in and have a go. Just get stuck in and enjoy it. Because it is really rewarding. When things click, it is really rewarding. I think you'd speak to that as well, wouldn't you, Args, in terms of
yeah, for sure.
The surprises you get sometimes when things that you just don't think would capture people's imagination, and you end up getting 100,000 views on a vid, and you're like, that's insane. Hello, ESAP.
Okay. Turn it around then. What's the most challenging thing about running a YouTube channel with 50,000 subs?
The fear of letting people down by not delivering stuff, by not doing a vid, by not when I started, I just threw vids out, right? And if they stuck or people were interested in them, that was cool. But now I kind of feel I have a sense of responsibility, or people expect a certain thing. And I know a lot. I know the majority of people don't. But Jeremy's trying to run into me.
Yep, that chaser bin's full. If you want to dump yours in mine,
oh right, is it?
you can keep unloading.
Cool. Yeah, there's and the other thing is just the time. I mean, Mrs. FSG is the most understanding woman in the world because I spend far too much time doing this now.
Second, Mrs. Args is more understanding. Just saying.
But yeah, no, just the hours that you need to put into it, and I'm a perfectionist as well. So if I end up putting stuff out that isn't quite perfect, it bugs me. But things like, I'm trying to set up this website for crikey months now, and haven't got it sorted yet. Series 2 of Surviving Wyoming. One
hats,
yeah, baseball caps.
Score said hats and shit.
Yeah, baseball caps are the bane of my life. But again, to my point, I want them to be really good baseball caps that people want to buy, not cheap tat. So finding the right supplier and getting them done properly is important to me, but it takes ages. Thank you again, guys, for all the very kind comments. Getting the mic right, yeah, thing that I hate the most. Setting up, switching between stream and recording settings, or forgetting to switch between the two.
I think I'm back to sinking, chaps.
All good, mate?
So have you had that one series or one video or something that's just blown your expectations of how well it'll go? I mean, you've had few, but which one would it be?
Do you know, I'm allowed two, or it has to be one?
No, so you can do as many as you like because you're not going to listen to many.
So, the top 20 mods vids, the top mod vids that I've got, like, I don't know, 400,000 plus views on, are both in 19 and 22. It always astounds me how well they do. That still blows me away, the numbers on those. And still viewing them, like the FS19 version of that still gets me, I don't know, 300 or 400 views a week, which is nuts. And then Surviving Wyoming, which I did, I just wanted to do something on that map. And I just kind of made up the little bit of a backstory in my head as I was playing the first episode. There was no plan there. There was no oh, I'm going to do a real roleplay series and, you know, really kind of do something completely different than I'd ever done before. And just the reception for that is just... I still can't get over that one. How much people love that series. So, yeah.
Yeah, I remember talking about that with you when you were doing it, and you're like, oh, I'm going to do something on Out Mountain and give it a go and see how it works out. Well,
yeah.
Yeah.
And that was a real and that was a real I had to kind of push myself really to, because you feel, I tell you what, if you want to do something that makes you feel embarrassed when nobody's around you in a house, try and record a series like that when you're doing voiceovers and making up stories and stuff. But I kind of, I love it. Love it now. So many good ideas, and so hopefully season 2 is going to be good. I have real paranoia now that people are going to be like, it's not as good as season 1 was. But we'll see. We'll see. I'm having fun recording it anyway. For those who keep asking, there are episodes recorded, and even some edited now. So sooner rather than later it'll be out.
You're just waiting for Stranger Things to finish and then jump in, right?
Well, yeah, Netflix specifically asked me if I could hold off.
Yeah, just don't take our viewers away. Just
yeah.
That'd be good.
Brilliant. Rollin 106, you are very kind, so thank you very much for that super chat. Congratulations on 50k. Thank you very much. 50k, I can't, honestly, nuts. 50,000. 50,000.
I need an unload if someone's looking.
Right.
I can unload you, Archie. Where are you? I'm back.
Furthest corner of the field, of course.
As goes. Rob, thank you very much, mate. Very kind. We need a full-time trucker. Mark Thor just had to deal with a Vaseline incident. I don't think I want to know.
The kids are all in bed as well.
I much prefer unloading from these case combines. A lot more margin for error. The FarmFlex.
The mega bin's full and 2 more chaser bins are full back over there, so we might need another truck.
Right.
Just bringing one in just now.
Schmitty's coming. Hamish is here. Scott's back.
Lower the quality settings of my video. I'm doing well now.
Ah, there you go, Scott. Oh, sorry, Anne. Walt Day, is there a sub number that would get you to do YouTube full time? No, probably not a sub number, Walt. It's actually views that monetization is calculated on. So you could have 10,000 subscribers. You could have 1,000 subscribers, and you could, if you churned it, I mean, you'd obviously, it would build up. But if you have videos that perform really, really well, you can earn quite a lot out of it. So. Would I like to do it full time? Yes, I would, because I'd get my evenings and my weekends back. I could actually work in the day on it, and it's just been nice actually while I've been off recovering from my operation and not working. That the relaxation of being able to do stuff in the day has been quite nice. It's definitely taken the pressure off. So from that perspective, it's been good. But I would maybe like to do it. I don't know. It's something I'm going to grill DJ on actually at FarmCon, because he's obviously doing it full time. Let's scoot it with another combine. Right, I'm going to jump onto this mother bin and open the pipe so the guys can get stuff out of it.
Much obliged.
Do we need? You need to have a tractor on the front of this mother bin for it to run. We do, don't we?
I imagine so.
Right. I'll sort another couple of tractors out.
So we sold 1 full truckload, got us, what, $49,000?
Yeah. We're on hard settings.
Thanks, Jeremy.
Thank you, Snakes. Nicholas McInnes, $5 for all the hard work. Thank you so much, sir. That is very kind of you. Lucas McCarthy, do you know how to fix FarmSim 22 if it's not loading in the home screen of FarmSim 22? Try starting it with no mods, Lucas. Also, maybe change it from DirectX 12 to DirectX 11 in the game.xml as well.
And delete the shader cache.
And delete shade cache. Good one. DJ Goham does DJ work as well. I thought he didn't really do any of that anymore. Oh well, it'll be a good party in Germany if he's brought his decks with him.
Brought us what with them?
Deck.
That's for you to say, Argsy.
His DJ
interpret for
decks. Yes.
His turntables.
Yes, thank you. That would have been the more sensible, wouldn't it? Obviously, I can't buy another tractor because I don't have any spare money.
T-Man, if you're listening, type in FarmSim guy, or one word, not FSG, in your search. Just trying to help T-Man get in.
T-Man can't get in. From the verify your game files, Lucas, in Steam as well. Roll forward a bit, Trey, and I'll just unload you from the bin. Oh, bit of a lag spike there. There we go.
So I've had a few questions whether we're going to try and do it from the field while you're at FarmCon or not.
We should try, shouldn't we? Don't know how we could do that, actually,
No,
from
I don't know
a
either.
technical perspective, but
Yeah.
we should try and work out something. I'm going to take my laptop with me, I'm going to take my GoPro with me, probably a webcam as well. I don't know how, or I don't know the setup, or what's what, so I'd quite like to do a few interviews and things like that with people, which I'm trying to get organised. But I'm still in the dark as to what sort of content there's going to be. I'm guessing announcements of a few new things. Oh, I'm getting caught on the wheels there.
I thought I remember them saying we might see the expansion map.
Yeah.
Might be a first look at that.
Yeah.
There'll be some Kubota vids as well, aren't there?
Probably.
Yeah, I think some of what Clutch did was being used at Farm.
Ah, right.
I see a lot of people being chauffeured around in side by side, so...
Yeah.
Somebody that's free, can you DM me, please? Got a quick question. Thanks.
Mr. Simulation, you're going to FarmCon. Excellent. Come find me, mate. Yes, absolutely. The more people, the better. Who's nearest to being full?
I'm 70%.
Thanks,
I'm
Jeremy.
at 20.
Where are you, Args? This you coming up?
Heading back towards the farm.
Bringing up the rear.
Tailing Charlie.
Ah, somebody there for you.
Scott's got me.
Jens, you've seen this magnitude of harvest in real life. North Dakota. Yep. That's Spring Creek is the other map we use on a multiplayers, which is it's just very busy actually.
Argsy, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Can you check your DM, please, from me? Thanks.
Yeah, no worries.
Sorry to interrupt.
All good, T-Man. We'll get you on board, mate. Don't worry.
Next time I'll be quiet as a church mouse when I come on.
You did see actual traffic on this map, RoboSock? Yes.
There you go, T-Man. Make sure you use those symbols and uppercase. Should get you in.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, there we go.
Where's the sell point again? Is it near the farm or elsewhere?
No,
You
it's
see it's down in between fields 10 and 7.
Thank you.
yeah, left-hand side of the map.
Logging on now. Thinking.
Got a few lag spikes here. Actually, how far are we in? Crikey, have we been on an hour already? Time flies when you're having fun.
I was going to say time flies when you spend the first 10 minutes sorting your
Trying
mic
to sort
out.
your bloody mic out, yeah. Have to go for another. Have to go for another 10 minutes at the end just to make up for it.
I mean, apart from having to get up and record No Man's Land in the morning, what do you have to do tonight?
Yeah, exactly. Nothing. Dust Bunny, thank you very much. What state is FarmCon at? It's... I don't know where it is in Germany. But...
Mannheim, isn't it?
yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what region. What region is Mannheim in? Oh no, I only know the south. But it's in yes, in Mannheim in Germany. It's about an hour south of Frankfurt. That's true, actually. Mally makes a good point. If you boys on your X9s and point your spouts out, I don't have to drive as close.
Don't you be telling me where to point my spout, please.
Hey, T-Man's finally made it. Great stuff.
FSG, do you want to have a switch?
Yeah, if you want, mate.
Can you run this map on a Switch?
I'll finish unloading and then I'll jump out.
Alright, mate.
I forgot how excellent these lusty tippers were. I hardly use them anymore.
Have you got? Are you on the axle tipping one?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good, isn't it?
Yeah, it's awesome.
I'm pleased I didn't disappoint RoboSock.
Right, there we go. Marcel, thank you very much, sir. That is very kind of you to say.
So here's another question for you.
Shoot.
How many of your friends know what you do?
Do you know what so this week I was out with my, even though I'm off recovering from my my op, my boss is leaving, so we went out for lunch. The leadership team went out for lunch, and I was I was so close to telling them. So close, because we'd had a few drinks and we were laughing about stuff that people don't know about you, even though you've worked with them for years. And I was like, oh, do I tell them? Do I tell them? And then I bottled out of it. But not many, actually. More than used to. Only because I've got one mate who's a leaky sieve, so every time he found out, loads of other people found out because he's told them. But yeah, no, it's... The people that I've told are all like, you do what? Okay. And why would you do that? And then you kind of broach on the fact that it actually can make you a bit of money now and things like that. And they're like, if I play the computer game and people watch it. So yeah, it's funny. It's funny seeing people's reactions. But equally, I'm amazed how many people have heard of it as well. When you say farming, the farming game, yeah, I've heard of that. So yeah, it's interesting.
What about you, Argsy? How do you feel?
A lot of my friends do. Because my wife's leaky and she just likes joking about it and telling them. So it's normally because she's gone and told them. But yeah, a lot of them, like, some of their kids have set up YouTube channels doing things like Fortnite, and they sort of think, well, you've got 12,000 subs and you earn money doing this. And so yeah, they want to ask, how do you improve it? What do you do? Will you subscribe to my channel as well? It's quite funny. Like, my boys both want to have a channel and I just don't have time to help them with it. I've said we would half a dozen times, but just haven't got around to it yet.
Love it. Triple your income, Args.
I'll come back to you, thought.
Pump the kids on YouTube.
Well, 3 farming channels.
Yeah.
See, man, there's a spare combine up here. There's a spare red combine parked.
There's a spare X9 as well.
Yeah, no, Args, you shout to the kids already if they have the audacity to want to play their PlayStation while you're doing a stream. Imagine if you had 3 streams going.
I had to kick them off it for even longer this morning. I was like, no, I'm doing something with the FarmSim guy. You can't jump on at all. So now they're very careful. Like, they're like, oh, can we play FIFA on the PlayStation? I was like, oh yeah, that's not online. You can do that. It's an offline game.
Oh, harsh.
I mean, if they want to pay the bills for the broadband, they're welcome to do what they want.
You're gonna have to get 3 feeds coming in, 3 satellites, mate.
Seems to be only an X9 here, I think.
Well, actually, there might be a spare quad track sitting somewhere as well.
Yeah, Jeremy's just
had to drop out. So
I'm still so far away from you guys. It's not even funny.
just hit tab, T-man. Just tab your way through until you find something.
Wow. Gotcha.
Make sure you join the farm too, T-man.
That might be helpful.
Right. While we're organised here, shall I set up a little giveaway for the Kubota pack? So, rules are, if you want a copy of the Kubota pack and you're on PC and you haven't already got it, don't fill in. If you've already got a copy, don't enter the competition, because somebody who hasn't got it won't win it then. But what we'll do is I'll drop out at the end of this row, and then Fusion, you can oh, Jan's full. Right, let me get that last little bit of Jan's row, and then I'll pull out while I do the competition. So what I need you to do is, you only need to enter once, so you don't need to type it in multiple times. But if you put win Kubota, all one word, it doesn't matter if it's uppercase or lowercase. We'll leave that for about 5 minutes, and then we will run the competition. Right, there we go. I'll just pull out here. Win Kubota. Or, when you look at it long enough, it looks like Wink Ubota. So Willie, no, Willie, try again.
I thought that with Jacob's one because he spelt Kubota with KA instead of KU. It was wink at Bota.
Alright, I'm going to do the draw over here. Giveaways. Good. There we go. So win Kubota is what you need to be putting in.
Who needs an empty first?
I do it.
Take your pick. There's about 3 of us down here.
Yeah. Don't worry about me, I'm only half full.
We figured that out a long time ago.
Ben Rabone, the way you boys are all working on the server, you should come to Australia and want to do it for real. How good would that be? A busman's holiday. Wonder if somebody would fund it. Corbin, take the hashtag off it and try again, mate. Don't want you to miss out. And you only need to put it once, Eric. Corbin, you've now put sorry win Kubota. Come on, man. I'm rooting for you here. Jacob Tyler, no, your misspelling won't count. It has to be win Kubota, all one word. Doesn't matter if it's uppercase or lowercase. Sorry, when I tab out you lose my audio, don't you? You know times like when Argsy and Mark start messing about and putting variants on the theme in. Right, here we go, we'll roll it now. Keep an eye on the chat, guys, and we will find out who the winner is. And don't worry if you miss out on this one, we're going to do another one at the end. There we go. The winner has been announced, and it is Mr. Jonathan Morgan. Congratulations, Jonathan. Super stuff. I'm going to write your name down, and then we will.
Go forward, send me Fusion.
And then we will maybe get in touch. If you can drop me a note on Discord after the stream's finished, I'll sort you out with a copy. But congratulations, mate. Right.
You want me to wait on you guys to get a full lane done on your combine before I join up?
Are you in a combine team, man, or are you?
Negative. I'm on the case tractor.
Ah, right.
Trailer.
So we've got both chasers running, have we? I'm just wondering, do I need to stay in a combine, or are we on? We're getting through this field, though, aren't we? They're not hanging about.
Chasers.
I think we've only got.
We've got 3 chases running, I think, at the moment.
Ah, we're alright, then, aren't we?
Didn't mean to interrupt. Sorry about that.
It's all good, T-Man. It's all good, mate. Yeah, maybe a small tractor for the mother bin. Electric. As long as it's got a PTO.
Methane-powered tractor.
Oh, Fusion's got a bale as well. No worries, mate.
Need 300 horses, apparently. The PTO.
I'll just hook on the Fusion's combine here whenever he gets ready.
No worries.
See Fusion, mate.
Fusion's getting hangry.
Congrats on the mod release too, buddy. Well done. Very cool.
Yes, congratulations, mate. Great. If you haven't got it yet, go and check out Fusion's Anhydrous mod. Nice vid from Farmer Klein on it this morning as well, which I thought was good.
You want me to get the combine Fusion?
Do you want to drive a combine, T-Man? You jump in a combine, mate.
Overstep the boundaries here. You can't tell I've gotten yelled at a lot in my lifetime, can you? Alright. What?
Cartex asking what I'm drinking. I don't actually know. Mrs. FSG brought it to me, so it's probably... I think it might be an innocent gun. Farm boy, hello, how you doing?
Laced with something.
Probably. Yeah. Yeah, if I don't wake up for No Man's Land tomorrow, mate, you know why.
Yeah. I was impressed the other night when she brought you a beer. That was very impressive.
She pays more attention to you than she does to me, mate. There's combines lying everywhere.
Jeez, this is a big deal.
This is your kind of map, T-Man. I reckon you'll be.
No.
I reckon you'll be down.
You're right.
I reckon you'll be playing this in single player after this.
Yeah. Got that right. Makes me feel like I'm out of place here.
Oh, Scooter's
the
drunk.
other combines up there.
I'm trying to cut that so that we don't have to keep turning around.
I'm running a 1,000 head of cattle beef operation on my save in Australia.
Oh, are you?
Yeah, it's horrible.
I was going to say, that takes some feeding, doesn't it?
It does.
Zach, Mrs. Argsy is well asleep by the time FSG and I jump on to record a video.
Yeah. Mrs. FSG and Mrs. Args have their own video calls. We're trying to avoid them ever meeting, Zach.
Unfortunately, from everything I've learnt so far, I reckon they'd get on like a house on fire.
Yeah, that's the worrying thing. We've got to keep them as far away from each other as possible. It could be very dangerous if they were together. No marks for behave.
Anyone emptied Yan recently?
Yeah, I'm 22%.
Yeah, I emptied him moments ago.
Alright, we're doing alright here. Sorry, Scooter, holding you up, mate.
Oh, thank you, Argsy.
It's funny, it resets when it folds. You have to adjust it every time.
Yeah, there was a kind of keep pipe position mod in 19 if my memory serves, like a small script.
Anyway, thank you for the kind messages, guys. Much appreciated. Senjiz, I hope I'm saying your name right there. All the way from Turkey. Thank you very much. Oh, let's do our where's everybody from. I always enjoy doing this in a stream. So, let us know where you're from, folks. So there's Bistrup from Denmark and Senji's from Turkey. Utah. Trey's from Utah. Utah. I want to go to Utah. I think some lovely stuff there.
London.
Corbin's Mississippi. Is that you, Ed, from London?
Well, yeah, London's good enough.
That'll do. That'll do for the Americans. British Columbia.
Exactly.
Zach's from Staffordshire. He's just down the road from where I grew up. Where we go? Johannesburg, Leicestershire, Sweden, Yorkshire, Raleigh, North Carolina, Holland, Arkansas, Texas. Now in Nashville, Devon, Australia. Sim Farming's from Scotland. FS Cross. I know where FS Croft is from. Slovakia, Pennsylvania, Buckinghamshire. Oh, Music Man's from Buckinghamshire, there you go. I was convinced you were American, Music Man.
Oh, same as me.
There you go. Ramsbottom. Cranks is from down south, down there. Illinois, Oxfordshire, Kent. Cracky! All these southerners.
How are you doing, Jan?
51%.
Brecon, South
when you come
Wales.
up
Hashtag not New Zealand.
Nice. Sea Monk. I put hashtag not Australia on my
Letchworth, Minnesota, Alaska, Ireland, South Carolina. Oh, it's just, I love it. Love it. Daniel
look at
from
that.
New
Daniel's
Zealand.
just down the road from me.
Yeah.
About an hour drive. I want you to pronounce where Muhammad
I
from.
was trying to work out where Muhammad's from. What country is that? In Silamin? Alukum. He's probably saying hello or something like that, isn't he? That's my ignorance.
Potentially thinking that myself.
Lithuania. Ah, Turkey.
Schmitty, you're a sadistic person.
Anyone from Royston Base? That's a local place for local people. Tom Robert from North. Whereabouts in North Wales, Tom? We were just over the border from Wrexham. We were in Cheshire. South Yorkshire. Michelle's from South Yorkshire. Lovely, love Yorkshire. Aylesbury, Norway.
You want to get Jan, Scott? And I want him to this.
Sure. Is Jan,
Just that X9 right in front of you. Yeah, you'll just do a turn and you can grab him.
got it.
Jonathan Morgan from South Africa. Estonia. Look, isn't it brilliant? I swear, what did people do before the internet? You were kind of on your own.
Wrote letters.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just going to say, pen pals.
How would you ever have found all of these people with the same hobby from all over the world before the internet? You just
Exactly
didn't,
what I was
did you?
about to say.
You just thought you were a nerd on your own. Turns out there's millions of us played outside. That's true.
We used to do something as scouts called Jota, Jamboree on the Air. We used to go and camp out for 2 days and use shortwave radios.
No, okay.
That's pretty sweet.
And communicate mainly with others in New Zealand and Australia because of time zones. But if you got up at the right time in the morning early, you could often get people from the States or UK or other parts of the world.
Cool. You had actual phones before the internet. I know, right? When was the last time somebody actually made a phone call on their phone? Good timing, Ed. I'm still a scout, Corbin. I'm a scout leader. Take care, Olaf. Thank you for the kind messages. Thanks for all the support as well. And yeah, we'll see you again soon, mate. Olaf is religious. Literally every video I send out, I get a lovely message from Olaf every single time. He's a gentleman. Scorp seating. Forest of Dean. Good mountain biking down there.
So do you remember you'd know your Scouts Honour or whatever it is? Recite the Scouts Honour?
Yes, indeed. On my honour, I promise to do my best, to do my duty to God and the Queen, to help other people, and to keep Scout law.
There we go.
There we go.
I did remember. I was doing it in my head, and I was like, "Is that it or not?" I can't remember.
I've not recited that in about 20 years.
I know, right?
Yeah, same, but probably about the same amount of time as well.
Dylan Cole, congrats, thanks, mate. Appreciate it. Ready for Season 2 on Elk Mountain. Well, hopefully there might be a few more teasers coming out in the next few weeks. Depends how much I get recorded. Am I good at knots? I'm alright, Mark. I can get by. I reckon if you stuck me in the wilderness, I'd survive for at least a little bit of time. How long have been in the Scouts, Mark? So my son joined when he was 10, and they were looking for leaders then, and they convinced me that I should do it. I ended up going on a big camp to Switzerland, Kandersteg in the Swiss Alps, right next to the Eiger, and it was a brilliant week. And when I came back, they were like, "Do you want to become a Scout leader full time?" So I said yes, and I'm still there. And both my son and my daughter go now.
Anyone need an empty?
Args is full, I think.
On my way.
We're just running a couple of trucks down as well. We're starting to get a bit full.
You've been to Verbier. Verbier's a lovely. I mean, that's one of my vices. What? Alpine, whether it's in the winter or the summer, I can't get enough of high mountains. Amazing. I've skied in Whistler.
Is that what attracted you to Elk Mountain?
A little bit, maybe. A little bit. Jeremy, thank you for the super chat, mate. How many hours do I have in FS22? Well, I play off the Giants game, so I don't have the luxury of the little Steam counter. But it's going to be high. It's going to be pretty high. We're going to finish this big field, aren't we? Take care, Mally. Thanks for dropping by, mate. Appreciate it. Thank you to everyone. Just saying, 248 of you on stream time. Thank you very much for joining. I really appreciate it. Esab, crikey. You're a machine, mate. Gund Farms, I'm playing FarmSim whilst watching the stream. That is the best. I always think that's the best way to... That's what's so good about the game, right? It's such a chilled out thing to do that you can actually get on with other stuff at the same time. I played a lot this afternoon whilst watching the Grand Prix qualifying, actually. Very sedate. Yeah, Esab has got 1,432 hours in Giants Editor this week. Trying to put some brake lights on a tractor.
Well, 1,200 of those hours in FarmSim are screenshots.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think I might need about 700 hours in FarmSim, but I've probably spent just about the same amount of time in an editor, video editor as well.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, they don't have a Premiere Pro counter, do they?
No, thank God. John Deere Simulation, thank you very much. I am very well, how are you? Poor Scooter's having to stop all the time for me.
Go for it, Scooter. I'll turn around and come join you.
I found a beacon glitch. Thank you, Andrew. Thank you very much, mate. Scorpion, you have dash hours. As in hardly any. Too busy at work, mate. These drink a lot of fuel, these combines. A quarter of a tank gone already. One field. JD Farmer, thank you very much, mate. Much appreciated.
There's a lot of yardage through all of them already, eh? That's probably about right.
Yeah, yeah.
Looks like a combine dance.
It does.
Everyone's having to stop for everybody else as they're making the turns.
I'm thinking I might I'll drop out of here.
That's why I was trying to cut.
I could see that. Yeah, I could see that coming and headed over to the other field as well.
Oh goodness, are we all fighting over one tiny little scrap of field, are we?
I'm out. I'll go and tip. Oh, Args has started the second field.
T-Man,
Yeah,
and I'm here as well.
I could
You
see
wanna
that
wait?
piece coming.
You want me to get that or you want to get it?
Okay,
I'll get this little piece. It don't matter.
So I just dump in the mother bin.
We're on to field 11 now.
John Deere Simulation, I'm curious because you can lock your frame rates for FarmSim. It's locked by default, John Deere, to 60 FPS. So you don't need to worry about it. It's only if you want to unlock it that you need to turn on your console commands. Oh, dear. A little bit closer than I should have been.
I've got about 50% in the hopper. Can I dump it into one of these?
You can come and dump it into me if you want to.
Scott, there's a full combine right at the head of this field.
Okay.
I might run this truck down actually. You change FPS in the settings now since the update. Oh, there you go. Didn't know that. Right, I'll just stop here. I'll run this truck down because it's full.
You want me to dump it in here, Killer Ed?
Yeah, can do.
Okay, I'm going to your brother then.
Right, get my bearings first. Get where I'm going.
Maybe if you'll hold here, I've got trees in the way, so I won't do a little cart on the side.
Are you down with Trey and Argsy?
Yes.
Yep. Just got to follow the road. Oh.
Sorry about that, Ed. I got a little lag.
Listen to that truck. He's working. Oh. Got to remember to drive on the left. We're in Oz.
Oh God, we got a problem on the left side of the road too.
Yes, Trey, just add the extra cash in Easy Dev, the exact amount for the tractor, and then it won't mess up our...
Okay, that's it.
Look at the traffic queue behind you already. Brilliant.
We've got a quad track sat doing nothing anyway.
Oh, well, there we go. Grab that. I'll take that as the right side. It is. The left is the right.
I'll stick the quad track on the mother bin.
What kind of horsepower does this have, Ronnie? I don't know, actually. Let me check in a sec.
There's a great video out there doing the rounds on some of the top trucks and FarmSim, which I think shows.
Yeah, some guy did quite a good video. Quite nice camera work on it. Shameless plug from Args there.
I'm very much liking more and more right-hand drive vehicles, though it's starting to really become quite decent.
Yeah, it makes a change, doesn't it? Right, let's have a look, Ronnie. We'll have a look at horsepower on this truck. I think we've got the modded version as well, so we are running the 900 horsepower one. I'm upsetting a lot of drivers. Look at the queue behind us.
Here, Scott.
It's pretty busy for the outback.
We might meet on the corner FSG.
Alright. It's a shallow bend. Or the corner coming out of the sell point.
No, the bend coming around, the one that you just about to hit just now.
Ah, right.
I do have horrible experiences of this in Australia. Passing road trains.
When you go out to overtake them and you're out there for about half a mile.
Minutes, yeah.
Is it okay to use GPS?
There you
If
go.
you'll cut me off, then I'll be full and I can head back.
Not made it over 35 miles an hour yet. And this truck will do 62. Oh, here we go, creeping up. I need a downhill.
Are you out of 7th gear yet?
Nope. Oh, I've overridden it. I'm into 8th. There we go. No, it's dropping back down to 7th. Computer says no. There we go. Have a little look around the cab. Quite nice trucks, these. A lot of walnut. A lot of walnut on the dash.
Thanks, Ed.
I think it's a punishment for kind of the farm laddies to go out and check the tyre pressures on road trains. It must just take days.
Yeah. Just
That's the hammer test, isn't it? Just whack it with a hammer and see how much it bounces back.
Yeah, probably is.
It's not flat on the bottom, it's okay.
Oh boy.
I'm sure that's the first trick they use on the new kids. Along with sending them off for a long wait and things like that.
Anyone need emptying?
I'm still at 29%. I just got started. Good.
Right, how do I get in here? I'm going to go around here, haven't I?
I like whoever's just picked a straight line through the middle of the field and going for it.
It's when you run out of space before the end of the row.
This is a massive headland on this field.
If I can make it to the end, then it'll make the chaser bin a lot easier because we can just racetrack around that. And the chaser bin stays in the middle.
But the wrong time to lag then.
Makes sense.
Scroll through my trucks. There we go. So yeah, we're talking about these hinged middles like this. Look at that. So it pulls the trailer closer to you as you tip, but it doesn't bash into the trailer behind. Very clever. Thank you, Tyler. Very kind. Yeah, these lusty tippers are very good from JFL modding. Second one. Tell you what, for all this effort, we've not made much money.
Just like real life farming.
Yeah. Classic though. I always laugh at that first series of Clarkson Farms at the end of the summer when he sits down and adds it all together and he's made like £100. He's like, I've just worked my ass off for 6 months. Yeah, £100.
It was an awful season that year though.
It was, yeah.
So I see they're just finishing season 2. So they've skipped a whole year then, haven't they? Like a calendar year in terms of the farm.
Yeah.
Unless we're going to get a bit of both
You see,
in the one season.
young what's-his-face, Caleb, has been putting the appearances in at the Young Farmers events all around the country.
Alright.
I also saw that he plays FS.
Does he?
I think
Caleb
so.
does.
I think so. I think I saw a
That's
picture
awesome.
that he posted on a social media platform, and it was something about playing FS, and it was an answer of who plays FS or something, and he goes, "I do," or something like that.
Right, that's it. You were asking it before
Next
about
challenge.
big
Next
big
challenge.
moments on the channel. Let's see if we can get Caleb on.
I'd prefer Jason Statham, to be fair. That'd be the big moment on the channel.
That would be awesome.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm coming
Look
to
at
you
that.
in a minute, Smitty.
Crash counter. Look away now, people.
Paul's theory and
Nothing to see here. I reckon Gerald. I would love to get Gerald on.
Oh,
You couldn't understand him.
He is my
people say
favourite.
my accent's hard.
He is my favourite person on Clocks and Farms. Right, nobody saw me. That's a bad collision. That's not me crashing into it. It was a bad collision.
But just pretend there was a forklift there lifting your rear end around.
Yeah. Nobody saw it. 270 people didn't see that.
So what?
270 people.
Yeah.
Nice.
Fab
Well,
numbers.
I hope all 270 people have hit the like button.
226.
So there you go, guys. Hit the like button if you're having fun.
And because argsy said so.
Yeah, and because argsy said so. Right, we are on our way back.
Isn't it funny watching the traffic go past you at the moment, how when you hold it all up, it then just stays in a train?
Yeah. It's almost like it comes in clumps. There's like you get like 10 cars and then you get a nice gap.
I'll tell you what, in the Aussie Outback, you'd be lucky to see that many cars
Exactly.
in a day, let alone one stretch of road.
And they certainly wouldn't be waiting behind a road train, that's for certain.
No. Turbo's working overtime in this truck.
I was about to say, if this was real life, this truck would be smelling a little hot.
Is that you on the way back already? Jeez, oh.
Yeah, the mother bin's quite full before we can move it.
E-Man, where are you? Maybe I can come to you.
On the back side.
A lot quicker on the way back than it is on the way out.
Sorry, Jan. I'll come back to you in a minute.
Okay.
Should have a crash counter. I should have a crash counter on my own. I'm going to have to get one set up on her.
There's only one I've heard of, Trey. There's a guy, and he does more Instagram, but he was on the Millennial Farmer podcast last year, and he farms in Tasmania. Does poppies and opioids, amongst other things. He seemed like a real interesting character.
It just passed me. I don't know if he's looking at me or not.
Sorry, T-Man. I'm full. I've got to go again.
Alright, no problem. I am a patient.
Is that you in the
Anti-queue
case?
traffic.
It's FarmSim guy falling asleep. You still there, mate?
I'm still here. I'm just tanking it, tanking it back as fast as I can. This road train nonsense. It's a long way down to that sell point.
You needed a fourth trailer.
Yeah. I'm not even going to try. I'm not even going to try getting around that telegraph pole. I think I'm slight shortcut through here.
Thanks, Chuck.
It's a long way around this field.
No, mother bin's empty now.
Excellent.
Farmer shop's got me unloaded.
Trey, we're actually closer to the sell point than we are to the bins.
Scott, Jan needs an empty when you're done there as well.
Okay. Ian, are you at the bottom there, the southern point?
No.
Oh no, you cut in earlier. I'll come back.
No.
No.
I'm in front of you.
Yeah, keep going from T-Man.
I see you. I'll be right there.
You want me to run another wagon, or are we all right?
Are we just doing 11 or 11 and 9?
I just bought a few, so if we don't finish them tonight, this is. I'm going to leave the server open, so this can be a multiplayer server for the community as well afterwards. So if we don't finish tonight, you can all jump on and keep going if you want.
You just buy all the fields and see if you hit 100,000 by the time you harvest them all.
Yeah, exactly.
So then we've got lots of land to plant potatoes in.
Yeah, and then fill them with potatoes. I wouldn't. Oh man, this truck's almost full again.
Alright, I'm unloaded, guys. Thanks. Rolling again.
Scooter, do you need an empty?
I'm at 40% right now, but you might want to head this way.
You'll be about 80 by the time I get there.
Yeah, exactly.
Tom Robert, did you find your own way around FS, or like me and many others, was there a YouTuber you found to help in the beginning? There was a few, Tom, actually, yeah, but yeah, no, YouTube is what... I discovered mods through DJ Goham, and to start with, I watched his daily... Oh, still probably the video I watched most consistently is his mod review every day, just to know what's come out, because he packages it up so nicely. I used to watch loads of Dagwin as well. He was the kind of guy that made me think, oh, I could do my own channel.
He did kind of change the game on Let's Plays, because obviously, you know, the role plays and the survival kind of aspect of it, he made it quite popular.
Yeah, definitely. His No Man's Land survival on 19 was... I watched that religiously.
He's put nearly 160 episodes into Obaileron since it came out.
That's crazy, isn't it?
Now we need a green card up the top here if someone can.
I like the fact that your server and obviously FarmSim game now, the Discord bot that's bringing out all the mods and like the mod testing list.
Yeah, that's a nice little touch, isn't it? I have to say, FarmSim game guys are doing some killer stuff at the moment. Between those nice little functions for Discord and things like that, and the servers, and Dusty Lands, this would have been a map. This would have been prime for Dusty Lands tonight if it'd been out, wouldn't it?
Yep.
Hopefully soon.
Still waiting for
like Wyoming, surviving Wyoming soon.
Yes, just a indiscriminate, random time period in the not too distant future.
That's another week we have to wait.
I'll just keep putting teasers out. Just keep putting teasers out. Even that teaser's had the most likes I've ever had on a community post in like 3 days. I'm sitting here on 91% in this truck, and I refuse to go until it's full.
Hey, Art.
I tell you what, the liveries on these trucks are amazing, hey?
I think they're legit as well.
Yeah.
Which is nice.
Yeah, they all are, yeah.
So Doolan's heavy haulage out of Melbourne and Perth.
Australians seeking excellence.
I've got almost that same truck ATS. Doolan's.
I think they might be. I think they might have originally been ATS models. The same with Carver's trucks. Args and I were talking about this a while ago. They're so detailed compared to some of the other ones that I do wonder if they've maybe originated from ATS or something like that.
That would make sense for the right-hand drive aspect as well, actually.
You want me to empty into the mother bin FSG? I was going to empty directly into the truck, but I can do either.
I've only got 9%, Scott. So just dump it in the mother bin, and I'll grab the little bit that I need, and then the rest can go in there.
Yeah. Are you guys through with the headlands now, or are we just going to go up and down? What?
Haven't got round the headlands yet. I'm coming down to argsy.
I feel like I'm in a roundabout. I don't know what the deal is.
Have a look at what we've harvested here, shall we?
11 is quite a large field.
We got rid of
Should we
12
move the
already.
mother bin down to where args are?
It would make sense, wouldn't it?
Thinking of moving it just now.
Yeah.
There's a road out there as well, so that makes sense.
Going around in circles, I feel like I've had too many of FSG's beers.
Well, those 0.5%ers, you'd have to have a lot of them to go around in circles.
I knew you'd say that.
Oh boy.
Yeah, you
Please
need to go
don't
to
disappoint.
you need to go to the bathroom before you need to do anything else. That's the biggest killer.
I'll tell you all off screen what I was thinking. I'm not going to say it.
Is there someone heading down to argsy?
Yeah, I've come and grabbed a grain cart and I'm heading down to where Schmitty and I were.
Okay.
Yeah, Jan's moving the mother bin now.
Do you want me to follow you in your combine, Jan?
Yeah, I'm just moving the mother bin.
Yeah.
Good idea.
Right, I'll get this unloaded.
You can cut down where I've already cut and harvested. Go straight through.
That is one big field, isn't it? Look at that. Who's that lone case combine going through the middle?
That's me.
I'll consider that be Scooter.
Scooter, do you need to be emptied?
I'm at 48%.
Okay.
Already? I only just emptied you.
Oh, look at Scott driving through the standing crop.
But
Just be grateful he doesn't have a 60-foot header on. They fill up real quick.
If we just keep going back and forth, up and down like this, then the mother bins can stay. The chaser bins can run out to the mother bins much easier instead of having to run around the field constantly.
Well, I'll come along down beside you, Scooter.
Alright.
As soon as I get unloaded, I got 91%. I'm about ready to be unloaded, y'all. Throw my southern y'all in there.
Alright, I'll come find you, T-Man.
Oh, I'm having a bit of a lag
All
spot.
right.
I'm down by 2 man. I've got 70% in a grain cart, so I'll fill them up. And
95%.
In hindsight, I should have put 45-foot headers on the John Deere, shouldn't we? Although we'd probably still be in field 1 if we'd done that.
Could put 60 foot on the case.
And I'm running just a 90-degree GPS.
90.
Yep.
Oh, chugging along. 42, we're up to 42.
100% art.
Scooter, I'll empty you, and then Hamish, I'll take care of you once I'm done.
Well, I'm just babysitting this for Jan. I'm quite happy driving my truck.
Ricky, we're 2 hours already. Time flies when you're having fun. I reckon we've spent more in fuel than we have made selling wheat.
Gas prices today, highly likely.
Yeah.
The gods for red diesel. Heavy oil.
This is the same field. No, it's not. Ooh, down the road. I thought we were in the same field then. We can go back through there though.
John Deere Simulations. Do I have a golf commentator's voice, do I?
Thanks, Argsy.
You're welcome, mate.
Trying to figure out where's Scooter. Not up the field here.
Right up the top. I'd carry on going round and then join in when you get up there.
So here we see FSG driving along the street, heading towards the green.
They have no brakes. Now you just sound like David Attenborough. It sounds like a wildlife show now.
Became a new career in commentating, Argsy.
I did, I liked doing my David Attenborough voices. We went walking in a bush walk with the kids at Christmas, and we were showing them there's lots of rodent traps in native bush here in New Zealand. I found one with a rat in it, and I interviewed the dead rat. he didn't have much to say.
That's one of my favourite millennial farmer things is when he finds mice or whatever, dead birds. Are you alright, bud? Hey, you okay, bud?
Yeah, that and when the camera tips over and he asks if the viewers are okay.
Yeah. Sick, I can't get over 60 miles an hour with so much weight in this truck. 180,000
slow
litres.
corners are the worst.
Yeah. You lose your momentum, that's you stuffed. There we go.
Yeah, I agree, Schmitty. I watch Larson as well. If you want to see a FarmSim, real-life farming channel that's grown huge in the last 12 months, so Laura Farms. Just
yeah, it's massive, isn't it?
Amazing, man. Absolutely amazing. And I can't put my finger on what she does differently to anyone else.
You said what she does differently.
I think it might be what, yeah.
I think she does. I mean, I actually think she's really switched on, like smart, intelligent farmer.
Absolutely.
But yeah,
she knows her audience. That is for sure.
She is playing to the crowd big time.
Perhaps that's something you could try, FSG.
Absolutely. If you've got it, flaunt it, right?
I still think FSG shearers singlets would go down really well.
I am gonna get some some cut off hot pant jeans and a vest top tomorrow.
To wear at FarmCon,
I'll see you, yeah, I'll see you at FarmCon.
Don't do that, FSG.
Dazzled with 50k.
Yeah.
Forget the
Don't do
details,
15K.
FSD.
YouTube blocked the channel for being inappropriate. Mankini. John Deere Simulation, did I build this farm from scratch? No, this is exactly how you download the map. There we go. 16 grand for 180,000 litres of wheat. What's the world coming to?
6 miles an hour, I'm never going to catch up with it.
Here comes the dog. Oh, you can see her actually. She's on stream tonight because my camera was in a funny position.
What are your thoughts on Courseplay for 22 at the moment? Because I'm still really mixed about how the development's going on it.
What do I... maybe it's because it was all held within the HUD in 19. But I forever forget where stuff is in it. I actually think the UX is maybe not as slick as it was. It fits nicer into the menus and stuff for the game, but it's a little more cumbersome to set things up, I think. That's kind of my feelings on it.
Yeah, I agree there.
I keep forgetting that it can do stuff. Or if I do remember how to do it, it then takes me 10 minutes to plough through all the menus to find it.
Well, yeah, I mean, they're confident enough because obviously they've sent it to Giants for Mod Hub, haven't they?
That's right, yeah, it was in testing this week, yeah.
I think it's, in terms of the way it path finds and things, is a huge improvement.
Huge, yeah.
So the actual,
I mean,
the science behind it, and that is...
It used to eat frames, didn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, that, and just figuring out, like, you know, how to go around a field without cutting corners and ending up in trees.
Yeah, yeah. Now, can I... Where am I? Yes, I should be able to cut in here. Has the mother been down at the bottom of the field now?
Correct.
Yeah.
So if I cut in with the truck down here and go along the bottom of the field, I should find you.
Yeah. It's in a cutout of the field.
That's going to save us masses of time.
I'm at 85%. I'm at 85%. Just let y'all know.
You got a chaser bin down your way too, man.
Look it up.
There's one down by the mother bin. I think you're full, Args.
There it is.
I thought you were going to get there just in time, Ed. Not quite.
Yeah, it's these tractors and chaser bins with the turning circle of the Titanic.
Yeah, the quad tracks clip their tyres on the back, don't they? Right, let's get these covers off. Yep. Not sure I can turn around here. Oh, I can.
Oh yeah. You drive a truck through there.
Literally.
If you drove in front of the tractor and around the mother bin.
Yeah, I should have done that actually. That would have been sensible. Now I've got to do tight turns.
Where I'm at now, I'm totally alone. I don't see a chaser bin or anything.
Jan's just picked one up.
Can we just once again acknowledge the brilliant sound of the quad track starting up?
Did you see the update that Carl Farms put on Facebook yesterday?
No.
I'm out.
So the next version of the Steiger is going to have different engine sounds and sounds when the doors open.
Nice.
So when you're hopping in and out of the tractor, or if you have the door open, you'll hear a different engine note to when you're either in cab or out of cab.
Ah, very good. Like it.
But I tell you what, once you've finished unloading me there, if you want to nip across the other side of the field and bring the truck down to the road behind us just now, that might be worthwhile. You know, the one that's ahead of you.
Coming to the trucks near the road.
Alright, you're full.
Yo, I'll change the nozzle there. Emil, time for a midnight snack.
Scott, you just
Nice.
spin around and just go back to the road behind you. I'll go and grab the truck. Well, we've got time.
There we go. There you go.
Emil, it's only 10 in the
Bye,
morning.
man.
I'm here all day.
Whoops. Trying to get stopped at reverse button. My
So
bad.
following a brilliant approach to the truck, FarmSim guy has gone and made a birdie on the 9th hole.
How many mulligans do you think FarmSim guy's taking this evening?
Is that a new crash? Is that instead of a crash counter?
3 mulligans.
That's a gimme. Close enough, 95% in the truck.
I'm nearly there, FS2.
There you go. ASMR channel. That's your new channel, Args. I want you to read the Farmers Weekly in your husky voice every week.
You know what would be good? FSG getting rid of Farmer's Almanac.
That's a 50,000 subscriber for argsy there.
Oh, totally.
There you go. argsy isn't going to talk to me for weeks now.
I want him sitting on a nice kind of rustic armchair with a log fire in front of him.
And a pipe in his mouth.
Dog sitting down across my
yeah.
There you go.
Alright, here you go, hang on. My farm is offering a rural commercial property investment in the Taranaki poultry industry consisting of $16.7 million raised from wholesale investors and bank finance of $10.24 million. Called the Bristol Properties offer on Bristol Road at Inglewood. This is the third property investment by my farm with poultry industry leader Teagle Farms as the tenant.
He doesn't even need a script.
Oh no, I mean, I googled an article and I was reading that off the screen.
Oh, okay.
I'm not that good.
Oh,
you have to finish it off with nice or something like that.
I think you'd be quite good at the old terms and conditions at the end of like radio adverts.
Yeah.
Yeah. What you want is you want that fast show nice.
Yeah. Just finish it off with something a little bit sleazy. No, we're 12 miles an hour. Come on.
Am I going to ruin your GPS here, and Scooter?
Now I know. I know. I said like the Quadtrax and the X9.
I'll go somewhere else. You can go there.
I know. I said the Quadtrax and Chaser bins had a turn in circle like the Titanic. FSG's truck trying to turn around in that circle was
yes,
painful to watch.
That was me, foot to the floor as well, and getting 4 miles an hour out of it. In a 900 horsepower truck.
argsy, if you just cut a new land, then the John Deeres can do the same thing in the case. And then
True.
Don't overrun each other's GPS course.
Yeah, good point.
Right, how are we doing for time? We are 2 hours and 9 minutes in already.
Yeah, we're just cutting a straight 090 heading.
Thank God we only have 3 fields left after this one.
Scott, are you available for a unload? Almost.
Sorry. Yeah, well, I'm here with
20%.
Scooter. Okay, Scooter's looks like he's about 90, so let me get him.
Yeah, I've got 80. I'm at 80%.
80, okay. Oh, got a lag.
Rubber banding.
Yeah, I got that as well. I think it might have just been a save.
That is one thing about FS22, which has definitely changed from 19. The multiplayer environment is much better.
Vastly better, isn't it? Syncing when people come in is, yeah, minuscule.
Oh.
Yeah, and as Trey just said, who loves the autosave mod as well, right?
It's very helpful. It's very helpful. I'd love it. I get a little bit of a lag every time it saves. You get a bit of juddering, but that's on Green Valley, which is obviously quite a big map to save. Oh man, I've messed this up. Rob Plays Games. These are lusty tippers from JFL modding.
You have just made it on time, Scott. Perfect timing.
I stuttered at first on this map. Not out anymore.
I really enjoy this map. I really do.
I'm beginning to.
It's good, isn't it? I guarantee you'll be on a single player on this tomorrow, T-Man.
She comes home tomorrow. Probably not.
You'll be setting up. You'll be setting up in the background.
I'll be sneaking in the man cave.
I've got fields 12, 13, and 14 in as cotton on my single, and it's excellent fun.
Nice. You just need to get her playing FarmSim, T-Man.
It's gonna happen, I reckon.
Find a mod with the pink tractor and buy it. Say I bought you something.
Yeah, that's true. You'll need to find me a pink tractor or something like that. I'll let it see what she says.
There you go, Mark Thor. There you go. Yeah.
That John Deere that just came out, I think you can.
Then I'll have to be buying her a computer and sitting in her room.
No, the rule is she gets your old computer and you buy yourself a new one, T-Man. That's how you do it.
My girlfriend's too smart for that. Look, it's got all this fancy stuff on it. Look, I don't think she'll buy it. I'm terrible on her.
There was a JCB Fast Track with cancer awareness pink colours doing the rounds a while back, a couple of years ago.
Oh, cool.
Who's that chaser bin that's just gone past T-Man? Turn around.
I don't know who that is.
Oh, you were going to go get yourself. Really.
I'm at 67%.
Mark's on it already. Classic Mark.
I need some FarmSim posters to go in my man cave. She's already moved me into that. It'd take long for her to move me into it.
You just download some of ESAB's screenshots and get them printed and framed.
I guess I could do that, but still. Is this where I need to turn up the field or what?
No, keep going along to the next.
Okay.
Spot.
I'll probably get right here without running into argsy. Alright. Oops. I didn't see anything, argsy.
No, you're right.
Who hit who?
I didn't see anything. I'm not telling.
That's a true friend.
As opposed to the guy that edits it and puts it at the front of the No Man Land videos.
I'm looking at Mark's
repeatedly
just now. There comes a point of diminishing returns with that many wheels. You just hate to become a wheel nut. The stresses and strains involved in that.
I'm on like a U-turn, Ed.
And the screenshots.
To the left.
Score.
Is that his trips on his Ford or his New Holland?
It's quads.
Five.
Oh, quads.
Quads.
I figured this would be the easy way. Or way.
Forget about flotation on your tractor. You could literally raise the Titanic with that much air.
Scuba Steve, thank you very much, mate. Much appreciated.
I'll get lined up.
How much this field you got done, boys? It's a big field, this one, isn't it? Jeez-o.
Humdinger, I believe the correct phrase is.
Yeah. This actually makes it feel like this feels bigger than a 4X map, just because the fields are so colossal.
Yeah.
Now just imagine doing this all on your own with 6 combines and fields that were even bigger.
Yeah, who'd do
wonder
that?
how long it actually took.
I was about to say the 16 times was just obnoxious. I actually followed your horseplay video, Args, on the on that field beside the farm, and it took some hours. I can't believe you stuck by it.
Well, you were saying, Args, that you would just let it run for like 7 or 8 hours and come back, like...
Yeah, I'd walk away for a couple of hours and just check on it now and then to make sure Courseplay or Auto Drive hadn't had a whoopsie, but most of the time it was alright.
And did you record all of that as well? You just let it run, or...?
Nah, sometimes, a couple of times I did and did a really fast time-lapse on it, but normally I'll just let it run just to progress things. Most of the time, once you got the headlands opened up, everything was fine. It was just the headlands is what took the time and where you ran into issues.
A few glitches, yeah.
Well, particularly when you've opened, you know, if you've, like, so imagine this field, you've gone 3/4 of the way around, and the only way the grain carts can get back is, without going across the crop, is to do a U-turn or
and there's no space to do a U-turn, yeah.
Yeah, but once they've got lands and that opened up, it's much easier.
Yeah. Cyberwolf, all well, yes, almost back to full fitness, mate. Thank you very much for asking.
If he took his hat off, you'd see the scar that goes across his forehead where they
full
made the
frontal
incision.
lobotomy, yeah. Stuck the nail up my nose and hit it with a hammer.
Ow.
What does that remind? Oh, it's the episode of The Young Ones, wasn't it? The acupuncture scene.
Yeah.
Good old Rick Mail.
Wow, I'm actually catching up with you guys in this mother bin. Either that or it's just going to take you a week to come down and fill it back up.
I didn't have time to put my GPS on. Dang it.
Right, well,
Scott,
I think
I'm going to need a chase up here if you have it.
at this point, I think we might knock the stream on the head. I can imagine that us lot are going to keep going on here. We're having fun. But we'll call it there for the stream. I just want to say a huge thank you to everybody again. All in some way have helped me get to this point. 50,000 seems nuts. Just honestly, I still can't get my head around it. But thank you all very, very much for all the support over the last couple of years. And hopefully, onwards in the future, I'll keep trying to do what I do if you guys keep watching it. So thank you all very, very much. It has been an honour and a privilege. And I do not take it for granted. I can safely say that. And thanks to all you guys that joined tonight as well. Much appreciated. It's really good hanging out with you. Don't do it often enough, but maybe I should do a bit more of it. So thank you very much for that. And, I did say we'd do another giveaway, didn't I, before the end? So let's do that again now. So, same as last time. Win Kubota, all one word, in the chat. And we will see who will win this one. So win Kubota. If you've already got it, obviously, don't fill it in because you will take it away from somebody who hasn't got it. And also, if you're on console, this is only for PC, unfortunately. But fingers crossed, we can get you a copy to play with. Still looks like Wink Ubota.
FSG, I wanted to tell you personally, congratulations on the 50,000.
Thank you, buddy. I appreciate it, and thanks to you, mate. You've been a big support of the channel from very, very early days. So I appreciate that.
Here's the 50,000 and more.
Yes, indeed. Those pesky potatoes are gonna.
I was going to say, you get to do those potatoes instead.
Is it potatoes as a 3-meter club, or is it?
No, I think we would go with the best kit we could.
Tell you what, I want if I ever go overseas to see you guys. I want the fish and chips and beer.
Yes.
You got some
Guaranteed.
choices in Edinburgh, don't worry.
Guaranteed.
I think you should run the potatoes with that single row harvester that just dumps them on the ground.
And then pick the
Actually, if the Sputnik pack's released, that'll be a lot of fun.
pick them up with a shovel and a bucket.
Yeah.
And we have to use dazed potato pack as well to pack them all.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Can you believe there's rain on the horizon?
There's farmers all over West Australia wishing that was the forecast in August.
Yeah. Right, looks like all the Win Kubotas have finished, so let's roll this and see what we get. So good luck, everyone. Hope you have all the luck. 3, 2, 1. It's rolling. And the winner is
Dum-dum-dum.
Cyberwolf. Brilliant.
Oh.
Nice one, mate.
Hey.
Congratulations, mate. That is awesome. If you want to drop me a note in Discord, we'll get you sorted out with a copy, mate. Congratulations.
At least it feels this bit cranky.
Here we go.
Well, mate,
Show the full.
before you go, and now you've done that, congrats again on the 50k. Well deserved. Could not think of someone who works harder for it. So well done. And on behalf of everyone here, I know I have a voice and I'm going to use it. Thanks for doing it, because I know, you know, a lot of us spend time sitting down and watching your videos regularly, and I've seen heaps of comments actually. People will say, you know, they're going through a rough patch in your videos and other people's videos too, make a difference to their lives. So it's pretty cool to hear those things. So well done, congrats, and look forward to celebrating 100k with you in the not too distant future.
We'll do that in person, Args.
100%. I'm hoping FarmCon's going to be in the States next year, because it'll be a bit easier for me to get there.
Definitely. But no, thank you, Args. I appreciate that. That is very kind of you to say, and thank you as well. You've been a solid right-hand man, wingman, partner, whatever you want to call it, over the last couple of years as well, and it's been been fun hanging out with you. So no, I appreciate it, and all of you. So yeah, and I'm going to go now for a well up.
I was going to say, Schmitty just said no tears. I think I managed to get you to just a well up in your 10k stream, if I remember. So.
Oh dear. But thank you all. Yes, it does. It means a lot. So I appreciate you all, and have a wonderful rest of your weekends. Argsy, I'll see you for recording No Man's Land tomorrow morning.
Yeah, mate. Quickly, Zyberwolf saying roll again. Have you got it already, Zyberwolf?
I'll check. No, we can roll again. That's fine. If Cyberwolf wants us to do that.
Everybody left the server. I'm the only one in it.
Right, we'll roll again.
Man,
we'll find afterwards. Right, here we go again.
Man, I'll unload you if.
Yeah, I needed to be unloaded.
Okay.
Thank you, Kenny. That's very kind of you. Scuba Steve, what a nice present. An Aussie map, and we've got an Aussie who's winning. Who's winning the Kubota pack.
There we go. Congrats.
No worries, Cyber. Thanks for your honesty, mate. That's very good of you. Scuba Steve, drop me a note, mate, and I will I'll get you sorted out with that. Okay, on that note, thank you all very, very much once again, and yeah, we'll be back very soon with some more stuff. But for now, have a good rest of your
Wyoming win.
That's another one. That's 2 weeks for your cheek args. Soon. Hashtag soon. Alright, take care everyone. I'll see you again very soon. Bye for now. Bye bye.